Good morning, kiddos. This is Mr. B. This is your lecture, period 1 for Monday, the 1st of February, and period 5, Tuesday, 5th period, the 2nd of February. This is your lecture for week 9. In week 9, we are going to be covering the major 6th. Your rubric this week. 1 bar is all you're playing, 40 BPM. That is the slowest tempo available in an iPad. 6/8 time, and you're going to play 3 notes, G, E, and C. They will sound like this. Now, I'm leaving that on. The metronome in this case, you should too. This will also pair up with this week's physical art regarding the major 6th. Also keep in mind, though, that a little bit of history related to this topic is that these notes, G, E, C, if they sound like something you've heard before, it's because it's the NBC radio call sign back in the day. It's the original sound logo and protection of such things. Who knew that NBC would go on to be owned by GE Corporation, the General Electric Company, which uses GEC, and they bring good things to life. So with that is, now we'll get into its manufacturing. So making it this week again, we need 1 bar, 40 BPM, 6/8 time, and 3 notes. So we're going to come in here to a clean opportunity within GarageBand. Classical grand, done, as we usually do. We want to make sure that this time we are centered around the middle C. Now remember, middle C in scientific pitch notation is C4. iPad and other MIDI devices, this is labeled as C3. Mathematically, this is the correct frequency to call middle C, just so we're aware. It's around 262 hertz. The 3 notes that we're playing this week are the G, and E, and a C. So we're finishing off defining what middle C is, and that's what these call signs sort of did with the radio as well back in the day. We are doing it with a little bit of flavor there, with a little bit of delay, a little longer performance. Bars this week, we can go down to 1 bar. You're not even going to need the whole bar, technically. It should fill up correctly, though. From there, we go up here to our little wheel, and our tempo this week should be 40. Part of the reason for my choosing it, it is the slowest tempo available. So if you tap and keep going down, it is the extent to how slow an iPad can record. Keep in mind, if you're ever doing faster stuff, you can always slow down your tempo, and it won't alter the pitch in this case. And so, not like tape, like if you were to play it slower back in the day. And then time signature, we're going to go with 6/8, and you'll see why here in a little bit. Related to our physical art, you'll see that. And you should have looked at that actually before you even did this, in just so you're aware. And so the way that'll happen, we'll make sure everything is there and ready to go. There we go, we're ready to go. And the way we're going to play it is, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how we're playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're done. That's it. Please stop. So that is the extent of the performance work this week. I know it's not too difficult, but make sure we're going to hold you tight to the rubric this week. Watch. Again, some of the purpose of this is to introduce the ideas of sound logos in general. As in Trimester 3, we're going to be heading into chords, and they're a perfect place to begin playing with 3-note combinations such as this, and also the odd history that this was the sound for NBC's radio call sign and literally a sound logo that they still to this day own the rights to, and then eventually they're purchased by the General Electric Company, and GEC just happened to be those notes. I think it's all owned by Vivendi Entertainment now, which is all good. Thank you very much, and we will see you soon.